Because our lighting sucks, we need better lighting.
Okay.
Hey, it's Rob. Welcome to Horsehead Bookends. I'm here with Ann.
Hi, we're actually on camera together.
Yeah, for the first time. And it's Wednesday, so that can only mean one thing. We're gonna talk Disney. I think we're gonna start with, we just got back from our trip and there were a few things that we forgot to talk about. And I actually did make a list that we can look at.
I don't know if we forgot to talk about them, but I think there's some things we just want to sum up.
First of all, the trip was great.
Yeah, we had a good time.
We stayed at Bay Lake Tower. So for a quick disclaimer, we are DVC members. DVC is Disney Vacation Club, and we'll talk about that in another.
Yeah, we can do a whole other vlog on that. It basically means that we own points, kind of like a timeshare, and instead of paying for our stays outright in cash, we pay for them in points that we already bought.
Yeah, so we basically paid for our Disney vacations for the next 50 years.
It's a really good way to stay at properties that otherwise we couldn't afford. We didn't do a proper room review, but we did stay in a one-bedroom in Bay Lake Tower, which is part of, it's the DVC building in the Contemporary Hotel. And it was a one-bedroom, which is simply luxurious to me. We have a little house in New Jersey, so there's a full kitchen, a beautiful living area that folds out as an extra bed. There's actually 2 bathrooms with a jetted tub, a giant king-size bed, and a balcony, and we got really lucky.
Yeah, it was really nice. They put us, I think, we were on the 8th floor.
Yeah.
And it was a lake view, but it was kind of on the side, so we got to see the theme park.
And the lake.
And the lake, so we did get to see them testing out the new Halloween show.
We did.
Which is a super magical treat, which we liked.
Well, unfortunately, we could see that there were projections. We were a little too far away to see what they were, so we were not treated to, they didn't give too much away.
No, no.
But we did get a full fireworks show. We got the full Halloween show of fireworks from a balcony at 6 a.m., which was awesome.
And supposedly we were one of the only people who really liked it.
We're happy about
everyone
it.
else complained about it.
Why would you complain about fireworks?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense to me. But the one thing that I thought was bigger this year were the crowds.
Yeah.
We do normally go down in the summer because it's Johnny's birthday, so we go down for Johnny's birthday. And everyone knows, if you've been to Florida, the summer is hot.
Yeah.
It's humid. It rains every day. So you need to make some exceptions to your plans and kind of be flexible. But for this reason, for this year we went down, it was really crowded.
I felt like there are more big group crowds, if that makes sense. So instead of just being extra crowded, it was extra crowded with very large groups. So I kind of felt like that blocked traffic a lot. Being from right outside of New York City, we're very accustomed to walking in crowded spaces. That generally doesn't bother us. But when other people don't know how to do it.
When other people don't know how to walk in Manhattan, you basically get run over. So.
But in Disney, there's a lot of people that don't know how to walk in a big crowd. Also, not everyone's ready for the heat. And the heat's a lot to take. There were a couple times I felt like I knew I didn't drink enough water and I could feel myself going.
Well, I think the weirdest thing about getting dehydrated in the heat is that you don't realize that you start feeling bad. You just start kind of acting weird.
Or getting confused.
Yeah, like honestly, if you feel yourself starting getting confused in the Florida heat, drink water. Drink at least 16 ounces of water, a full bottle.
The other thing I learned this trip too, we try not to over-plan or overpack our day. Yes, we have a little one with us. They're not going to tell you to stop, no matter how.
No, and he doesn't want to stop. He's super excited. So sometimes when you need that rest.
He tries to power through when he shouldn't, when his body is telling him not to. He was definitely not feeling good, and he wouldn't tell us. It finally really caught up with him, and we just had to go back to the room and cancel some fast passes, and we were fine with that, but he wasn't.
Yeah.
And he was upset that he was interrupting the trip.
Sometimes you need to make the decision and say, hey,
Be
no,
the parent.
It's time to stop and it's time to go back, because aside from the crowds, another thing that we wrote down was relaxing. While it seemed like we missed a lot of things this trip, we actually had a lot of time to just relax. I mean, even though it was cut short by rain sometimes.
But rain can be relaxing. I don't want this to be a DVC vlog. And we kind of, well, we could talk about that at a later date. Becoming DVC, knowing that you're going to go back, you stop.
Oh, light went out. That's all right.
You stop kind of rushing around, like you know that you're going to be back, so you're like, okay, I don't have to fit this all in.
So my one light doesn't hold the charge very long, so it went out, so I had to turn on another light. I need better lighting still. Lighting's a problem. But anyway, relaxing. Always try to build some relaxing into your your vacation.
I think it's hard if you saved up for a vacation at Disney for a really long time. It's really compelling to try to get everything done. You're never gonna get everything done.
But I understand that sometimes, I mean, going to Disney might be the trip of a lifetime, and if that's the case, just try to get at least one day.
Especially if you're going in the summer and in the heat.
Yeah.
Take care of your bodies. Okay.
Definitely. So when we came back, of course, a lot of people go through this. We hit the dreaded Disney depression.
The Disney depression.
And we were upset. And I mean, it's just because you're having so much fun.
Here's my theory. Disney, and if you go through imagination, Disney straight up tells you this. 5 senses, and they hit you with all 5. What you see, what you hear, what you smell, what you taste, what you feel. Disney goes out of its way to hit you with all 5. They're really, really careful about their sight lines. For a reason, you're encapsulated in that bubble. And they've figured out how to really like let that serotonin loose, and which makes that Disney magic kind of happen.
When you come back, it's not there anymore, and and you start to get depressed, and you want to go back, and
you miss it.
The only thing that really helps is booking another trip. Which we're working on.
We're in talks of.
Yeah, so we don't know when it's gonna happen.
It's not just how I think that they affect like us, but how we see them affect our child. This is just our vacation, and this is just our take on our experience. And for us, I mean, I know for me, the Disney, it was sealed in the first time I ever saw my son meet Mickey Mouse. I was crying because I've never seen such a huge, I still cry when I think about it because he was so happy.
Yeah, it was amazing.
It was magic.
One thing we didn't talk about in the vlogs was travel down to Orlando, which was absolutely horrible. Flights were delayed.
Yeah, there's no company to blame for this. It's weather.
Weather you can't help.
No, weather you can't help.
It's hard because the weather this summer has been terrible.
And it's been erratic up north as well. Our delays coming home were not because of Florida weather, they were because of New York weather and northern weather and in between weather. And
yeah, so going down, it took us 12 hours.
Door to door. So a 20-minute ride from the airport. Orlando is about a 2-hour flight to walk out our door to get to the hotel door.
It really should take no more than 5. Thing is, it just wasn't the weather. Flight landed and everything was fine. And then we got on the Magical Express. The driver really was not easy on the brakes.
Gas brake.
The whole ride. So,
and we were the last stop.
Yeah.
Which, our first time staying at Bay Lake Tower, we didn't realize that. So we were on the Magical Express. We were the last people off the Magical Express. And it was rough.
We wound up losing our fast passes for the day.
So to go through TSA a little bit faster, we wore flip-flops. We assumed our luggage would be there. Now, I have to hand it to Disney. They do say allow 3 hours. It wasn't. And my sneakers were in my luggage. And so we had to head off for the villains party, which we did pack the cute outfits you saw us in.
Yeah, but no other shoes.
Any of you that have blister problems out there, because I noticed this problem only in August, and I think it's the humidity. I've really had a problem with getting blisters on my feet, and not just from my shoes. Someone suggested Foot Glide.
It looks like purple. It looks like a small purple deodorant stick. It's about that big.
And it was a lifesaver. The first night, no, I didn't get blisters, but I did kill my feet the first night.
Anyway, the crowds are big. We definitely built in a lot of extra time to relax. One thing that I forgot, I got a Trivia Master pin.
Oh yeah, we did.
Because we won
trivia 3 times.
We won trivia 3 times. Johnny won trivia once, so he has his own pin.
Yeah.
By himself.
By himself.
We didn't give him any clues, and he won.
We played for bragging rights because I'm not going to take a prize.
We gave the prizes to the kids.
To the kids that came in, but we just wanted to play, and we did really well.
So we won. And we won.
Oh wait, and we won a 4th time with the duck trivia in the lobby.
Oh yeah, over at the little market in Contemporary. They have usually out front. They have a board of trivia every day. So we won that.
I won that too.
That was our trip. You can see the videos. If there's anything else you want us to talk about, please let us know.
Yeah, we had a really great time. We did feel like we missed some stuff. If you noticed, there was not an Epcot day.
Yeah, we kind of skipped Epcot this trip.
We did.
Next trip, I think we're going to make up for it. Some of the next things we'll talk about, we'll definitely talk about DVC.
We can, sure. If that's something people are interested in.
Yep. We're gonna hopefully talk about Galaxy's Edge if we get a chance to.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Maybe.
We're gonna try to get there by the end of the year. Not sure if it's gonna happen. It's a moral imperative.
We'll see what happens. The only other thing I want to talk about Disney-wise are just the wonderful people that make Disney run and that make the magic happen. There are a lot of really dedicated cast members to do everything they do and to greet you with a smile.
Yeah.
And that go out of their way, whether it's scooping popcorn or, you know, running a front desk or whatever it is.
Any questions or comments, or there was something you want to ask us about our trip or the things we've experienced, please feel free to comment below.
Yeah, I might have mentioned, like, again, we are not really travel vloggers. We're not really Disney vloggers.
Definitely not food vloggers.
Definitely not food vloggers.
Because we forget to take pictures of this stuff and then we eat it. We kind of try to be in the moment and not...
Yeah,
there's certain parts that we film and there's certain parts that we don't film because we do...
It is our vacation.
Even though I do this vlog, we do have a vacation and we do have other things that we and
I think like we said on Johnny's birthday too, like there are just certain things like our pool time, our family time, and some of those are, like we said, are the most magical parts, but that's for us.
Really, I just forget to turn the camera on.
Or he leaves it in the room.
Or I leave it in the room. Oops. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, please click on subscribe. You'll get notified whenever I upload new videos.
And if you have anything to say, leave it in the comments below.
Yes, any questions or comments, please let us know. I try to get back to them as soon as possible. Any questions or anything, we'll try to answer them.
And if you'd like to hear anything that you saw or had questions of us doing, yeah, I'd be happy to answer it. With that,
we'll talk to you later.
see you real soon.